What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got the last match of the regular season before we get into the playoffs, and I was deciding which game I want to review first, and it was pretty obvious. RCB versus the Delhi Capitals. This is game of the season. This was the best game of the whole season, in my opinion. I mean, unless I'm missing one or I can't remember a game, but this is as exciting as T20 cricket can get, ever. I mean, KS Bharat, take a bow, my friend. Incredible knock. Incredible last ball finish. And he deserves it, you know. I love these underdog stories. Didn't start the season in the team. No one really knew of him. In the popular cricket world, no one really knew who KS Bharat was. He's come in this season, he's played a good role with the gloves, he's had some little, 30-run knocks, 40-run knocks, but now he puts his name up in shining lights. KS Bharat, remember the name. Delhi Capitals, well, I mean, they fought hard, but too many missed opportunities in the field. They dropped about 3 catches off Glenn Maxwell. They missed about 4 runouts for Maxwell. It just was a pretty disappointing fielding effort from DC. From Delhi Capitals, that is, not Dan Christian. But hey, we're going to jump straight into it. RCB win by 7 wickets. Player of the match, Clarke Bharat, 78 not out off 52 deliveries. What a knock. What a goddamn knock. Delhi Capitals batting first. I mean, it looked dangerous early. It looked like Delhi Capitals were going to go on and make 190 plus early, with Prithvi Shaw and Shikhar Dhawan playing some incredible little shots, building together this strong opening partnership that they have done all season long. But then they just, their run rate started to slow down and they both went out. Chahal, Patel, got them both out, and then it started slowing down. Pant was gone, Shreyas Iyer was gone, Shimron Hetmeyer was nice at the finish, 29 off 22. He did his job to finish off the innings, but you got to be a little bit disappointed in, maybe around here. Pant and Shreyas Iyer. Now, Pant's the captain, he's a superstar. Shreyas Iyer, he's a superstar as well. I don't care what anyone says. I love watching Shreyas Iyer, but they just, all that, if Pant could have put on 10 more runs or Shreyas Iyer puts on another 10, they probably win the match in the end, maybe. But yeah, you have to give credit to RCB. They fielded great, bowled great, so all credit. Prithvi Shaw and Shikhar Dhawan, I think they'd be pretty disappointed. They both batted incredibly well, but just couldn't go on with any more. Disappointing. But I mean, Ripal Patel as well, not out 7. But this batting order bats really deep. Axar Patel, Ashwin can bat, Rabada can bat. So, if you're a Delhi Capitals fan, you wouldn't be worried. You wouldn't be scared to go into a playoff game. I mean, I think DC are probably still the best team in the competition. That's just my opinion. I think they've got the strongest bowling and batting lineup. So, if you're a DC fan, do not be scared or worried, or do not be upset. Of course, you'd rather win, but a loss like this right before the playoffs can give the momentum your team needs to just really grab all that angry energy from losing this game and put it all into playoffs. And I honestly think I might have a predictions video before the playoffs start of who I think will win the playoffs, and who will be in the final, and maybe player of the series or player of the finals, player of the playoffs, I meant. But yeah, I honestly think Delhi Capitals will win the title. That's just my opinion. But into the bowlers, Glenn Maxwell. I don't know why Glenn Maxwell is bowling 3 overs, to be honest. I think he's a great bowler, for someone to open the bowling with the first over. You can kind of just start off the account. You can try and get minimal runs off that first over, which he did. He bowled the first over, but I don't know why he bowled another 2. Was it during the power play when he bowled? I actually can't remember. But none for 29 off 3. Siraj bowled great, 2 for 25 off 4. Georgie Garton. You guys know I'm a fan. George Garton. None for 20 off 3. Yuzi Chahal, 1 for 34 off 4. Purple Patel, 1 for 34 off 4 as well. And Dan Christian, I mean, he's been obviously getting a lot of hate and a lot of disrespect from the RCB fans quite recently. But hey, he is someone who brings a winning culture. You'd be silly not to want him around. 1 for 19 off 2. Hopefully he doesn't... I mean, it doesn't look like he's going to bat at 3 ever again, which is a good decision. He's more of a number 7, number 6 batsman at best. So hopefully they've changed that, which they did. Look, he came in before Ahmed, which we love to see. But hey, all right, now on to the RCB batting. And it did not start out well. You know, I was actually watching this game and I thought, oh boy, there is no chance after these 2 early wickets that RCB would go on and chase this total. And then AB de Villiers went out, and it was only Bharat, and I don't know why I said his name like that, Bharat and Glenn Maxwell were in there, and I thought, oh boy, this is going to go south very, very quickly. They could collapse for all sorts of runs here, but Schricker and Glenn Maxwell stood under pressure. I mean, Glenn Maxwell almost went out about 4 different times, but you know, he was still out there and still did his job. You know, it's not his fault that they dropped catches. If they dropped catches and missed runouts, he's still got a job to do, and he's still out there to make runs. So, shout out to Glenn Maxwell. Where am I at? Okay. Kohli gone for 4 off 8. Kohli, come on, Virat. We all want to see you do well, my friend. You just do something. Dev Dutt Padikkal, look, unlucky. I mean, I thought it was a good attempt at a shot. But just not great execution. Going for a golden duck. And this early partnership has been so solid all season. And then they lost it early, and I thought, gee, they could be in some serious danger here, RCB. Bharat came out. You know, he played well early. He was kind of being the anchor on the innings early. He was just kind of hitting his runs, singles, twos, and just letting AB de Villiers kind of get in and try and have a ping at it. De Villiers went out for 26 off 26. And I thought, this is over. I honestly thought, yeah, no, this is it. There is no way RCB come back and win this. And then Bharat just decided, you know what? I'm not here to fuck around. I didn't come here to just lose. And he put on one of the most incredible little quick knocks I've ever seen. I mean, that 6 off the last ball is just something that'll live in RCB fans' minds forever. Glenn Maxwell, 51 off 33. I thought that was a super important knock. He can just get going whenever you want. You know, he can play that simple innings, or he can just go fucking ballistic out there, which I think is the most important thing for Glenn Maxwell now that he has developed in his game is kind of that two-way mindset. You know, he always used to be, you know, that finisher mindset. Like, if I'm in there and our team needs runs, first ball, I'm going out there and I'm going to try and hit a 6. But now he's kind of, you know, matured a lot as a batsman. I think playing for RCB has helped him a lot. Playing around AB de Villiers, playing with Virat. I think it's really, really helped him as not only as a person, but as a batsman a lot. I think being around this sort of team has helped him so much. And he just seems to be a completely different player. You know, he's always been a superstar. We always know that. But it just seems like he's matured in his mindset of, you know, I don't have to win the game single-handedly. You know, which he's been relied on to do a lot. He's done it in the past, for sure. He's won games off his own bat plenty of times, but he also was quite inconsistent where he thinks he has to win the game off his bat. He'll go out there and try and hit 6 off every delivery and be that finisher that everyone claims him. But now, you know, he's in this RCB team and he seems so much more matured that he doesn't have to do that. He's a two-way batsman. He can just push the ball around for singles until he waits till the right delivery. And it's paying off big time because he is just going bananas in this UAE leg. I mean, who bowled that last over? Shit, was it Rabada? Or Nordicki or whatever his name is. Whoever bowled that last over needs to be bashed in the change rooms. I mean, it was 6 off the last ball, and then they bowled was it a wide or a no ball? All right, I can't remember where I was at. My computer, or my laptop, sorry, is having way too many problems today. It's like it doesn't want me to record the review or finish it. But so if my face is laggy or my mouth and the voice isn't synced up, just bear with me. It'll only be like this for the next few minutes. It's annoying me. I'm going to start throwing hands and I'm going to start bashing it. But the bowlers, Amrik Nordicki, 2 for 24 off 4. Avesh Khan, who's second at the moment in the Purple Cap, none for 31 off 4. Axar Patel, 1 for 39 off 4. Rabada, none for 37 off 4. Ashwin, none for 11 off 1. Ripal Patel, none for 22 off 3. But, I mean, it's all eyes are around that man right there. KS Bharat, Shrikar Bharat, whatever you want to call him. We're going to jump into the table here because the playoffs are now officially set. Well, that's how the top 4 is looking. What are the matches? That's what we're here for. So the first playoff match on the 11th of October in 2 days, as I'm recording, DC versus CSK in the first qualifier. That's going to be a good game. And then the elimination playoff, RCB versus KKR. Can RCB stop their choking history? Or will it continue? KKR is looking pretty strong as well this end of the season. So it's going to be an incredible playoff series. Let me know your predictions down below. The stats, we'll go over the obviously, I made a mistake. A lot of people pointed it out. I said that KL Rahul was going to win the orange cap, but I forgot that you can still add runs to your tally in finals or in the playoffs. So, yeah, that sucks. Wickets, Harshal Patel, he's going to obviously win that, so that's good for him. But hey, that's pretty much going to cap it off, guys. We are just 2 days away from the playoffs starting. Let me know your predictions. And hey, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.